everyone, welcome to class number 10. Okay, hope you're all keeping well. Nice of you to join me again. We're going to be talking about flow today, the idea of going with the flow, literally. So trying to keep supple, trying to keep moving, even if we've got issues. I know some of you have been talking to me about different things that you might have going on with you, sort of shoulders, knees, definitely. Just be careful, work within your own limits, but just try and flow the movements today. So I've got a quote for you today. I've quoted this one many times before, but it's one of my favourites. So, yoga is about clearing away whatever is in us that prevents our living in the most full and whole way. With yoga, we become aware of how and where we are restricted in body, mind and heart, and how gradually to open and release these blockages. Come on, dog. As these blockages are cleared, our energy is freed. We start to feel more harmonious, more at one with ourselves. Our lives begin to flow, or we begin to flow more in our lives. So Jessie's got a nice chew, if you can hear some crunching. So just working with our breath as normal, like I say, working within your limits, and just doing what you can do today. Okay, so beginning, coming down, lying flat on your back. You have your knees bent or your legs outstretched. If your legs are outstretched, feet flopping out to the side, arms away from the body, palms up to the ceiling, eyes closed. Corpse position, Shavasana. Or you can have your feet sort of just on the edge of the mat and your knees knocking in towards you. Again, if you can, have your arms away from the body, palms up to the ceiling. If that's not comfortable, just have the hands gently resting on the tummy. Okay, so coming down to stillness now. Getting ready for your practice. Just coming into your space, trying to ignore any distractions. So just starting now to focus on the breath. Just observe your breath. Observe where it is in the body. Is it up in the top of the shoulders? Is it right up high? Is it in the chest or is it in the tummy? And as you observe that breath, gently pull that breath down towards the tummy. So when you breathe in, your tummy will rise. And as you breathe out, your tummy falls. So let's practice that together. Breathing in, tummy rises. Breathing out, tummy falls. As you breathe in all that life force, that prana and energy. And as you breathe out, all your cares, worries, physical, mental, everything flows away into the floor. So one more nice deep breath in. And a lovely long exhalation. Okay, so getting ready to work now. So straightening the legs out. You've got them bent, feet together. Nice deep breath in. Arms above you, pushing back, fingertips pushing back, toes pushing forwards. Really lovely stretch all the way through the whole of the body, beginning the opening sequence. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, push those toes up to the ceiling, push those heels away, really stretch through those fingertips still, really lovely stretch. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, bring those arms back down by your sides. Right knee in, clasping the knee in, feeling that lovely stretch up into the small of the back. And then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot goes up towards the ceiling, rotate that right foot 3 times one way. And then 3 times the other way. Lovely mobilisation of that ankle joint. Breathe in and then release that leg down. Release it straight if you want to work the tummy muscles. Lovely. So just observe the difference in the leg length. Put your leg down still. Thank you. So just observing that difference in leg length. Okay, left side. Left knee comes in, clasping that knee in. Really feeling that stretch all the way up into the small of the back. And then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot going up towards the ceiling. This time that left ankle mobilises. Rotate that foot 3 times one way and then 3 times the other way. Breathing in and relaxing that left leg down this time. Okay, lovely. So both legs should feel same length now. Okay, bringing right knee and then left knee and clasping around both knees. Pulling yourself up into a tiny little ball. Really stretching at that lower back. Side to side movement. You can do little circles. Just releasing off any tension. Rolling over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure. To the left if you've got low. Oh, haven't got enough room to roll over. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. So if you've got your legs crossed, cross them back the other way. Okay, so you're on your less comfortable side. So sitting nice and tall. Remember, so shoulders back and down. Head nice and level. Just bring the chin back slightly so you're not tipping the neck up too far. And then top of the head, imagine that string pulling you up. Okay, right hand down, left hand up, breathing in, breathing out, over to the side. Just gazing forward, breathing in, and then breathing out. Same on the other side, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and then out. Same on the first side, look up past the elbow to the ceiling if you've got no problems with the neck. Breathe into centre, and then release, and then last one, breathing in, breathing out, this time looking up if you can. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Okay, swapping the legs around the opposite way, going to do after. So we'll do it with our prayer position today, because we're working with flow, so we'll do it nice flow. So breathing in, arms up, breathing out, turning around to the left. Breathing in, look to the left. Sorry, right. Breathing out, round to the right. Sorry, that's it. Whichever way you started with, do the opposite side. Okay, breathing in to the side. And then breathing out to centre. Breathing in. Breathing out, over to the left this time. Look to the side, breathe in. Pull up, straighten up that spine, breathing out. Twisting round to the left this time. Then breathing back to the left, back to the centre. Okay, breathing in. Breathing out. Straighten up, breathe in. And then on the out breath, twist. All the way. Breathe back to the centre. Breathe out, probably breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Lovely, breathe in to the side, and then back to the centre. Okay, lovely, well done. So, legs cross the other way, and do forward and back. So nice, gentle movements, nice and tall, breathing in. Breathing out, coming forward. So hands forward, just let the body come down, head down. Breathe into centre. And then fingers pointing forwards, just behind your bottom. Breathing out, don't let that head fall all the way. Either gaze up to the ceiling or gaze forward. Breathe into centre. Breathing out, forwards. Breathe into centre. And then last one on this one, breathing out, shoulders back, chest up, head up, and then breathe into centre. Lovely, well done everyone. Next one is hands and knees. So, as you know, pad something under your knees if you want to protect them a little bit more. Okay, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Nice tabletop position. So remember, your feet aren't together or too far apart. When you look past your knees, your feet will probably be hidden. Okay, so breathing in, dip the back, look forward into the cow. Breathing out, push that belly up, tummy up, back up all the way to the ceiling, head comes down. Breathe out, push through the arms into the cow. Breathing in, dip the back, look forward into the cow. Breathing out, back goes up, push through the arms into the cat. Okay, come back to your lovely tabletop position. So we're just going to banana the body. So we're going to turn the hips. So we're going to turn the head to the right, look over the right shoulder and move that right hip. So when you look above, you're going to be a kind of banana shape. Okay, so we'll do to the right first. So breathing in, breathing out. Looking round to that right hip, breathe into centre. And then look over to the left. Breathe into centre. One more on each side. Breathe out. To the right. And then to the left. Breathe in. Lovely, well done. So stay in this position. We're going to do the 3-part downward facing dog. So, toes under, breathing in. Nice firm placement with the hands. Breathe in. Breathe out, bottom up nice and high. So, toes, come up onto your toes and have those knees nice and bent. Push through the hands, head's coming between the top of the arms. Really enjoying pushing them back into that bent leg, double downward facing dog. Nice bent knees, well done Steve. Relax the head. Coming down on the knees, sit back on the heels, extended child's pose. Head down, hands forward. Hips, bottom goes towards the heels. Releasing in tension. And breathe in this position. Coming up. Back into your tabletop position. So this time we're going to walk the legs down one at a time. Okay, toes under, breathing in. Breathing out, bottom up nice and high. So just stretching out the Achilles heel and the calf, the undersole of the foot. Walking the dog, walking out any tension back of the legs. Okay, and then when you're ready, knees down, hands forward. Extended child's pose. Hips towards the heels. And breathe. And then last one coming up. Tabletop position. We're going into our full downward facing dog position. So toes under, breathing in. Breathing out. So bottom up nice and high. Come up onto your toes to start off with and push back. Push that tailbone back. You can have a slight bend of the knee still. And just let those heels come down to where they want to. Nice inversion, lovely inverted V shape. Reversing the effects of gravity on the blood flow system. Really good to have the head lower than the heart sometimes. And then coming down, either extended child's pose or bring the hands down by the feet, palms up, head down, into your full child's pose. Releasing those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to come up now slowly into our standing position. So, toes under, breathing in, breathing out, downward facing dog. So by all means come up under your own steam, but if you're coming up via down dog, walk those toes towards the fingertips and fold over into your ragdoll position. Really let everything flow. And then running the hands up the legs, keep the knees bent, using those tummy muscles, come up nice and slow. Eventually shoulders, and then head comes up looking forward. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to move into an earth sequence. So we've not done the earth sequence for a couple of weeks, so because we're working with flow, we're really going to use the earth sequence to enjoy this flowing sensation. So remember, when you're moving in the earth sequence, you're not kind of flinging your arms around. You're kind of moving the energy and moving the air. So you can really feel it. Nice slow movements, nice, feel as if you've got a white cloud and you're moving the air away. So that cloud is energy, so we're going to work with the energy. So, first of all, nice Tadasana to start off with. Okay, so breathing in, arms up. Making a triangle, breathing out, coming down. Okay, bringing the energy up, breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, bring the arms forward, clasped up to the top, and then breathing out. That's number one, breathing in. Bring the energy up, breathing out, pushing it down. Breathing in, and then out, number two. If you've got no problems with the leg, look up to the hands. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and then breathing out, stepping out with the right. Okay, we're going to do a lovely squat. So breathing in, bringing the energy up, breathing out. So bending those knees, breathing in, coming up, and then breathing out, down. Breathing in, breathing out, bending those knees. Try and keep the back nice and straight. Coming up, in breath, breathe out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. In, and then turning both feet to the right, arms down, well done, breathe in. Pull that energy up and then push that energy forwards. Breathe into the top. And then breathe out. As you breathe out, you can bend that back knee and lean back if you want to. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, out. Lovely flowing movements. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, up to the top. Turn the feet all the way to the left. Breathe out. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, pushing the energy forward. Breathing in, and out. In, out, in, out. One more on this side. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, turn around to the front. Arms down on the out breath. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. So nice forward bend this time. So when you come up, bend those knees slightly and use those tummy muscles. Breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and then out. Last one, breathe in, out, in, and then bring that foot to meet the other one. Arms round, hands into prayer. And Jali Mudra. So closing the eyes, just letting that settle, everything settle. If you don't want to close your eyes, just look down to the floor. Okay, opening the eyes. Well done everyone, that was lovely. Okay, so we're going to work into Tadasana. So we haven't worked on Tadasana for a while. So I'm going to do this sideways from the camera, I think, so you can see the nice tall shape. So feet hip distance apart. You can do Tadasana with feet together if you want to, but I find it quite useful to have the feet underneath the hips. So just feel the hip bone and then look directly down and your feet will be just underneath there. Okay, so make sure those feet are pointing forward, not heels out to the side. Are your feet pointing forward, Steve?
No, they're pointing backwards.
They're pointing. He's a miracle worker. Okay, so imagine two lines running from the bottom side of the foot up the side of the leg to the knee. So slight bend in the knee, bit of tension in the thigh, up to the hip. So just make sure that hip isn't too far back. You can push it out of line or too far forward. Just let those hips sit in a nice position. If you want to, you can put your hands at the top of your back and just push the bottom down. It's lovely. Okay, coming up to this gap. This little gap here, squashy gap. So lengthening, bringing the ribs and the chest up. Okay, shoulders back and down. So if you've got a mirror, you could stand in front of the mirror and do this. But just try and be aware that you've got one shoulder up or down. Make sure you're on a nice level. So draw a line across the clavicle to the shoulders and then out. Arms out, breathe in. And then breathe out. Just let those hands fall where they want to. Some people are naturally hands turned out or turned, however you feel. Okay, so those shoulder blades are working back and down. Okay, so I'm just going to come along and adjust you, Steve, slightly. So if you've got a member of your household, if you're working together, if you're working in pairs, or if you can grab someone to come gently adjust you. Okay, that's lovely. So shoulders back and down. That's too far. That's fine. That's lovely. Okay. That foot needs to be in slightly, doesn't it? Doesn't like it like that. That foot, that's better. Lovely. Nice to have someone to adjust for a change. Okay, so you've got your lovely Tadasana position. Okay, so from this position, we're going to work into the flowing chair. So breathing in, arms up, look up. Palms facing each other and then come down on the out breath. So you're going to bend those knees and these arms are going to stay up. You're going to look up towards those hands. So let's do it on the side to show you the position. So you're working those knees down, sitting back on your chair. If your arms are down here, that's fine. Just keep them there, that's fine. If you can, you're working those arms up. Okay, so we won't gaze up actually to the hands, we'll just gaze forward for the moment. Keep breathing, keep the strength in those knees. Lovely, well done, Steve. Breathe in, arms come up, and then breathe out, come down. Okay, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, sitting down into your chair. So this time, see if you can keep those arms up higher, keep that bottom sticking out, sitting down, bending those knees. Really strong position, looking forwards. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, come down. And we'll do one more, breathing in. Breathing out, sitting down in that chair. Gazing forwards. Lovely, strengthen these knees, strengthen these arms, palms facing each other, shoulder width palm. Lovely, well done. Breathe in, coming up, and then breathe out. Lovely, okay, so just give your shoulders a little twist here. So we're going to stay in this position. We're going to be working with our arms up and twisting. So breathing in, arms up. Twist round, I'll do it at the front, to the right. And then breathe out. Okay, breathe into the side. Down the right, turn all the way around to the left. And then breathe out. Breathe in. All the way around and then breathe out. Working with the breath and movement, breathing. You're just turning side to side. Nice gentle twist, breathe in. And then back to centre and then breathe out. Lovely, well done. Okay, so just give the arms and the hands a little shake. Okay, so we're going to move into palm tree. So last one with the arms now. Breathing in. This time you can look up and you can have the hands in prayer above you, and then as you breathe out you're going to gently go over to the right. Breathe into centre, palm tree swaying over to the left. Breathe into centre, to the right. Breathe into centre, and then over to the left. Breathe into centre. Breathe in, stretch up, 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 and then breathe out. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we'll just do some arm rolls forwards, just to release any tension. So 3 forwards, and then 3 backwards. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to move into the rest of our postures. So we've done some side stretching, balancing with Tadasana. We're going to use our blocks and we're going to work on Uttanasana. So if you've got a block, grab it now. Just going to put our blocks in front of us on our tallest side. So Uttanasana, nice Tadasana feet. So hip width apart. We've been working on Tadasana. So start off with your Tadasana mountain pose. So you're channeling the mountain. Okay, so breathing in, arms up. Look up if you want to, and then as you breathe out, the arms come down to the sides, all the way down, and hold on to the block. Okay, breathing in, straighten those arms. Come up slightly, still keep the head looking to the floor, straight back, and then breathe out. Folding in. You want to stay in your folded in Uttanasana. So lovely forward bend, so just releasing the lower back. If it's too strong on the lower back, then come up. You can just do a gentle forward bend without coming too far down. You can work with your hands on your thighs if you want to. But if you're working with a block, just feel the head gently moving down towards that block. Okay, breathing in, letting go of the block, bend the knees, come up, arms up, and then breathing out. Okay, lovely, well done. So move the block onto the next side. Okay, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, coming all the way down. Holding on to the block. Okay, so this is a bit lower down, a bit of a lower stretch. Breathing in, straighten up, straightening that back, and then breathing out. So keep the knees bent if you want to in this position. And then as you breathe out, so every time you breathe out, feeling the head coming down lower and lower towards the block. Release those tummy muscles. If you're holding any tension in the tummy, just release them on an out breath and you might feel like you can come a little bit further down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing in, up from the side, arms up, and then down. Okay, so finally, either coming down to the floor or having the block on the lowest level. Okay, nice Tadasana position. Breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, coming all the way down. This time you might be coming down to the block again or even to the floor. Keep those knees bent still, releasing down. Okay, so hands on the floor or on the block. Breathe in, come up a bit. Come up onto your fingertips if you want to, if you're on the floor. And then breathing out. Come down. So nicely folded over, coming all the way to your palms are down to the floor. You can put them under your feet if you want to, either at the side or in the front. or just have them onto the floor. Okay, so from here we're going to take a deep breath in, stretch up. One last time, head goes down, bend the knees now, hands down, knees down, coming down to the floor. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to work on our back bending now. We've done our forward bending, we're going to do a back bending. So we're going to come up onto the knees, so you might need a cushion if you're in your lounge, or if you're in your bedroom you might have a pillow. I'm going to put something, actually a cushion actually under my knees for this one. I'm going to have the toes tucked under and heels up. So we're going to do Ustrasana camel with the arms. Does it not work with the...
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I thought it was doing syllables.
Okay. Right, ready? I'm just going to come forward a bit so I can just see my feet. Okay, so coming up nice and tall, shoulders back and down, gazing forwards, breathing in, arm up. You can look and follow the arm if you want to. Turn the palm, hand goes down to the heel. Breathe in, bring it back up, and then breathing out, coming down. Okay, same on the other side. Breathe in. Turn the palm, breathe out. Touch the heel if you can. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, one more each side. Breathe in. Turn the palm, breathe out. Look back to the heel. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you're having problems staying on your knees like this, you can always do this standing. Breathe in and just bring the arms back around to the back. Okay, so we're going to try and come forward. So I'm going to demonstrate first of all. So you would bring the arm up and then you'd go back and then you look back forwards, bring the other arm up, find the both heels and then push forward and to come out one at a time. Okay, but if you're not happy with that, then have the hands on the back and just gaze, don't let the head drop all the way. Okay, so whichever one you're ready to do. So either hands on the back or hands up. Breathe in, breathe out. And then if you've got your hands on your heels, forward. And then release one at a time. Lovely, well done. Okay, so coming down really slowly now onto the hands and knees. Lovely, well done. So we're going to move into a counter pose. So we're going to come down. Breathe in, breathe out. Extended child's pose, hands forward, bottom back. Breathe into the lower back. Okay, so coming up, I'm going to come round into seated twist this time. Wide-legged for a change. Okay, so we haven't done this for a while, but we're going to do the one where we actually turn and twist first of all. So we're going to need a strap for this one. So getting your strap ready. I've got my strap done up. I'm just going to release it because I like to have it undone. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Never mind. Right, okay, so looping that strap around your right foot. So really it wants to be just below the ball of the foot. Okay, so holding that, so you're on your right foot, so your right hand holds the strap. Okay, foot up towards the ceiling. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. We're going to run the left hand down the opposite leg. Breathe in. And then up, and then breathe out. So this time you can either bring the elbow in front. Actually, that'd be quite nice. Bring the elbow in front and hold that strap. And then the arm comes up and then over. So we're not coming forwards at all. We're coming right onto the side. It's a side stretch and a twist. So if you can, you look up towards the ceiling. If you can't, that's fine. Just gaze at the opposite foot. Okay, breathing in, coming up and then down. Okay, so we're going to swap legs. So left foot, left hand, and with the position, if you can, with the elbow, have it so that the elbow can come in front of the knee, and you're working that elbow and forearm down to the floor if you can. And then nice wide stance. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, we're going to run that right hand along. Breathe in. Sweeping up and then breathing out. So we'll get that position and then we'll stay there. So we're up and then we're twist. So the chest is coming up towards the ceiling. You're looking up under that arm. That's lovely, well done, Steve. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Where did it ping?
Something pinged in his belly.
Oh dear. Right, okay, well we won't do that again. No, we're not going to do that again anyway. We're going to do a simple twist. Okay, so you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have an injury, folks. We have an injury. Okay, so you're doing that naturally. So just push your hands behind you and try and roll up a bit more onto your sit bones. Okay, so be mindful of your feet. Okay, we're just going to do a simple twist. So breathing in, breathing out. So turn to the right, breathe in, and then breathe out. So just have the left hand in front, right hand behind, and twist. Stay there and breathe. Is that alright, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, breathe. Breathe into centre. Okay, breathing in. Breathing out. Twisting round to the left this time. Breathe in on the side, and then breathe out. Twisting round to the left. So right hand in front, left hand in. Keep these feet active, up to the ceiling. Toes up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. And then back. You alright still?
Yeah.
Hopefully we're okay. We haven't got to go to A&E, hopefully. Right, here we go. Right, so we're going to do one more on each side. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then out. Okay. Breathe into the side. And then out. Okay. Breathing in, forwards. Breathe out to the side. Breathe in, straighten up. And then breathe out, twist. Breathe back to the front. And then release. Okay, so bring the legs together now. Your knees a little shake. Just massage the top of the thighs. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of a different thigh opening exercise. This can also be called thread the needle as well. So you need your strap for this, so might have to demonstrate. So I'm going to come down flat on my back. I'm going to put my right knee on my left. Actually I can do it the same way. So left knee on right. And then we're going to hook the strap around the thigh. Sorry, wrong one. Around that thigh. And then we're going to pull up. So you don't necessarily need the strap, it just means that you're not crunching the shoulders and the neck. Okay, so everybody try that. So feet flat, both knees bent. So hook the strap around the back of the thigh of the right foot. I'm going to put the left foot ankle onto that knee. You with me, Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got that, that's it. And then breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're going to lift that foot off the floor and you're going to pull this strap towards you. So you're going to feel this hip opening here on the left-hand side. Can you feel that opening on the left?
Yeah.
Lovely. So try and keep your shoulders down on the floor, gaze up to the ceiling. Pulling on that strap, nice and gently, releasing that hip. You can do this with your hands, like I say, with your hands clasped around the thigh, but I find I tend to tense my shoulders and neck. And release down. Same on the other side, so left foot flat, right knee over, right knee bent, right foot onto the left knee. This time your belt is going to be round the left thigh. Breathing in, breathing out. Pulling that thigh towards you. So this time you're going to feel it on this right kind of hip into the buttock. That's it, lovely. Are you feeling that stretch?
Yeah.
Lovely, well done. And then releasing. Okay. While we're here, we're just going to work a little bit on our tummy muscles. We're going to do a lovely flow. So I'm going to demonstrate first of all. So I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to raise the arms and the knees, and then as I breathe out, knees are going to cut, the legs are going to go straight, toes pulling towards me. So palms, so soles of the feet up to the floor. So breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, breathe out. So your legs are straight up towards the ceiling, arms above you. Soles of your feet feel like they can touch the ceiling. Breathe in and then breathe out. One more, so two part really. Breathe in, with the knees, breathe out. So, soles of the feet parallel with the ceiling. If you're outside, pushing up to the sky. Straight legs, lovely, well done. Arms back, breathing in, breathing out. Releasing. Lovely, both knees in, one at a time. Releasing off those knees, thighs and the back of the small back. Okay, so I'm going to be a bit cheeky here. And I'm going to move into legs up the wall, or as we're calling it in the lounge, legs on the sofa. So I'm in good position to do that. So I'm going to shift my hips towards my sofa, move all my cushions out of the way. Swing the legs up so the body's flat. So with me that's quite comfortable. So my heels, my calves are on the seat of the sofa. Arms away from the body, palms up to the ceiling in Shavasana. You okay? So you've got your legs out to the side, so have your knees parallel and your thighs parallel. Lovely, palms out. That's lovely, well done. Okay. So we've worked really hard today. So just closing the eyes, gently closing the eyes. Bringing the breath back to a nice, gentle, soft pace. Breath will become unconscious. Obviously So if you don't want to have your legs up, then just move into Shavasana. Or of course have legs up the wall. Okay, so bringing the hands back onto the belly. I'm going to roll down, so gently, don't crash into your partner. I'm going to come down to the right, I think so. Sit and push myself up. Lovely. Okay, so if you want to, you can sit with your, quite handy here, I've got the sofa behind me. So coming up to a nice seated position, we're just going to do a couple of breaths before we move into the full relaxation. So sit on a block, you can sit with legs outstretched or legs crossed. We're just going to sit for a second or two and just do some breathing. Okay, so we don't always do alternate nostril breathing, so it might be quite nice to do it. So I'm not going to really teach it today. I'm just going to encourage you to work maybe with 5 breaths if you can. So remember, you can count on your hands, so you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the breaths go. Closing the eyes, remember you're going to have the 2 fingers on the third eye point and thumb covering the right side and the ring finger covering the left side of the nostrils. Okay, so getting into that position, nice relaxed seated position. Okay, so closing the left, breathing in through the right. I'm going to talk you through 1 and then you can do 4 more. So closing the eyes, breathing in through the right. 2, 3, 4. Hold, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4 on the left. Hold, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold there as well. So in. So add 1 more on the out breath and hold 1 at each end. Making this your last one. Keeping that lovely, peaceful, calm feeling. I'm going to move into Shavasana, so into relaxation. Nice relaxation position. So laying down. Moving into body scan, and then we're going to I'm just going to read you a meditation, a poem, Soul Wise, a Blessing for the Journey, which I've read to you before. Okay, so just focusing on the breath. Just focusing first of all on the toes, balls of the feet, soles of the feet, heels, both feet, the right foot and the left foot, completely relaxed. Coming up to the ankles, calves, the knees and the thighs. Both legs, the right leg and the left leg, completely relaxed. Coming up to the hips are sinking into the floor. The small of the back, the middle of the back and the upper back and the shoulder blades, all sinking into the floor. Coming round to the front of the body, to the diaphragm, the intercostal muscles in the ribs, the lungs and all the internal organs. The whole of the centre of the body, completely relaxed. Moving across to the hands. So the palms are open, if they can be, up to the ceiling, or just gently resting on the tummy. No tension in the fingers. Both hands, right hand and the left hand, completely relaxed. Coming up to the wrists, the forearms, the elbows and the upper arms. Both arms, the right arm and the left arm, completely relaxed. Moving up now into the shoulders. The rotator cuff muscles are relaxed. The muscles that run across the shoulders up into the neck. The whole of the shoulder girdle, completely relaxed. Moving up to the throat. If you want to swallow, just to release any tension in the throat, you can. And then release all those muscles in the neck. Coming up into the head. The scalp is smooth. Forehead has no frown lines. The eyes are gently closed. The eyelids are completely relaxed. Cheeks are smooth. And just relax the root of the tongue. The jaw is relaxed. Just focusing now on your right ear and your left ear. On the tip of your nose and your chin. The whole of the face, the head, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, centre of the body, hips, the legs, the feet, all completely relaxed. Just enjoying now, feeling this sense of stillness. I'm just going to read this poem to you, so just release any thoughts, focusing on the words, just letting the body breathe and relax. Soul wise, a blessing for the journey. When days rush past in a blur, may you pause to receive the simple gifts that life generously offers. When you are overwhelmed, may you rest in the gentleness of your own heart. When you are feeling hopeless, may your imagination hold a torch to unseen possibilities. When your mind is drowning in details, may spaciousness arise, connecting you to the sacred mystery that you are. when you are exhausted. May you be refreshed by vibrant life forces always present within and around you. When you are overcome with grief, may precious tears bathe your heart with salty buoyancy and comfort. When the world brushes you with harshness, may you realise that we're all works in progress and life itself is a learning curve. When nothing seems to be going your way, may you make room for the unknown, finding patience with your unfolding life. When you are disheartened by the suffering in the world, may you find the courage and strength to stand for what you know is good. When you believe that you are not good enough, may you discover your inherent value and place in the family of all things. May you receive earth's bounty to nourish your body, kindness to nourish your soul, wisdom to nourish your heart, and wonder to nourish your mind. Just focusing now on that lovely still place that you've achieved. This is a place of peace, of relaxation. And it's a place you can return to whenever you need to. Just starting now to observe the breath once again. You can take a deep breath into the tummy if you want to. Filling the breath once again with air. And then taking another deep breath in. As you breathe out, start to wiggle the toes, tense the toes, stretch them wide, make a fist with the fingers, stretch the fingers, wriggle the fingers, bringing the warmth, tingling energy back into the body. Taking a nice deep breath in, bringing your legs together and bring your arms above you. Stretching through the fingertips, through the toes, really lovely, lovely, long, long stretch. And then toes up towards the ceiling, heels pushed away. Breathing in. And releasing those arms back down by your sides. So bringing that right knee in, really enjoying that stretch. And then the left knee. Both knees in together. Releasing off any tension, so side to side, small movements. So if you're happy to keep your eyes closed, then keep them closed. Roll over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure, to the left if you've got low blood pressure. And if you've got your eyes closed, or if you want to close them again, rub the hands together, create some warmth in the hands, and then crossing hands over the eyes, just enjoying bathing the eyes. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes into the palms, letting the light filter through nice and gently. Okay, so we're going to finish as we normally do with 3 Oms. So we're going to have hands in Chin Mudra, thumb and forefinger together, other 3 fingers pointing away. So sitting up nice and tall, closing the eyes again if you want to. So 3 times, breathing in. Om. Open the eyes when you're ready. Om Shanti, Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching and practicing, and hope to see you all very soon. Lots of love.